The standard setup is private school, great education, Christ-centered environment. Pick two. You can get a private school with a great education, but Jesus is going to be, a Bible class that they take one semester of their sophomore year. You can get a Christ-centered environment and a private school, but academically, there are going to be sacrifices, which feels a little bit weird when you're paying for it above what you would pay for them to go to a school where they could get potentially a better academic experience. Mount Paran, you're not picking two, you're getting all three. My parents, I know, were excited by the fact that it was a Christian school. I had been in a Christian school when I was in earlier childhood. I was excited about the fact that they had a good golf team and that a senior in the high school lived in my neighborhood. And at the time I was a freshman, or an incoming freshman. He was an incoming senior, and I thought that he kind of hung the stars in the sky. So I wanted to come and play with him here. It was a lot of fun being able to go out, have our competitions, and then come back in the next day. And if we had won, we would be on the announcements, and you would get to get to have that moment where even as the nerdy golfer, you still got your moment of glory, and yeah, it was so much fun. That was one of the highlights. And I thought it was really cool that most everybody at Mount Paran seemed like had something like that going on, whether it was cheerleading or softball or soccer, baseball, football. Pretty much everyone had something that they were really pouring themselves into. They were connecting to their passion in some way. When I graduated from Mount Paran, I went to Wake Forest for 2 years. After that, I transferred to Georgetown University in DC, where I got my degree. After graduating from Georgetown, I went and worked with a law firm as a legal analyst for a year in Chicago. While I was in Chicago, studied for the LSAT, which is the law school admissions test. And after taking that test, completing my applications, I accepted an offer of admission to Harvard. And I'm now in my third year at Harvard Law. So I started my freshman year at Mount Paran and got involved with the mock trial team here. And that directly connects to what I'm doing today, which is I signed with a law firm, and I'm going to be going to work in litigation, specifically focused on trial law. Amy Schwan was my mock trial coach in high school, and she actually pressured me to try out for mock trial. I think because in freshman world history, she had a sense that if I was going to be as annoying and incessantly talking as I was, then maybe I should do that with mock trial and put that to use. And here I am in my last year of law school, so I guess that influence had an echo. The continuity between that spark that I had as a freshman and now it really translating into my next steps, Lord willing, at least, is really cool.